The next first is for an organization who actually met me when I was bald going through chemo. And they invited me to come to their office, and I brought my colleague Jen, who was really incredible to help launch this organization. And I remember sitting at this meeting, and I shared my story with them and what we were up to. And they looked at me and they said, we want to help. What can we do for you? And I stared back at them. And I will never forget this moment, because this is exactly what you don't want to do when somebody says that. I don't know. I've never done this before. And I truly didn't have any idea what I wanted to ask except for money, which is what I've continued to ask for. And they've anteed up. This organization has flown me to conferences so that I can become an expert in this area. They have put me in front of the right people in the industry so that we can get attention and recognition and partnership and support. They have personally lifted me up during the times that I doubted. They have personally championed me. They really launched our Fertile Action programs. I mean, truly, they were the first on board to say, okay, let's actually give resources to this. And most of the volunteers that are here tonight are from this organization. The person that is going to come to the stage in a minute to accept this award on behalf of the California Cryobank. This is called our Visionary Award. The person who is accepting this is Dr. Cappy Rothman. And to know this man is to love this man. I love him so much that I asked him to be my father-in-law. He doesn't have any available sons. But in a wacky way, he actually is my father-in-law, because my baby daddy sperm donor is from his sperm bank. So I am thrilled to be a part of the California Cryobank in a very permanent way, a part of their family. And with or without my sperm donor, I would just be forever grateful to have your partnership, to have your support, and to have your friendships. They just mean the world, and you truly embody what it is to be a visionary. So please welcome to the stage co-founder of California Cryobank, Dr. Cappy Rothman.
Accepting this recognition is both an honor and a privilege. These are beautiful, heroic women. And when I met Alice, she was an image of inspiration, and she still is. At the age of 31, with the diagnosis of breast cancer, and looking at surgery, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, infertility, and a lot of the unknown, she is remarkable. The unknown wasn't just the medical procedures. The unknown was also the hostile, draconian medical system that she was dealing with. To see all of these women channel their energy and come up with my vision and Fertile Action is remarkable. They basically developed a lighthouse for all women with cancer who want to preserve their fertility. And I am so proud to be part of it. Someday, I hope cancer is an archaic word. But until then, the California Cryobank's heart is to help as much as we can. And I love, my wife is right here.
Just a couple of quick thank yous and we'll get on to the funny part of the show. First, I'd like to acknowledge my board of directors, who has been through thick and thin with me. They've been through quite a bit of medical insanity, menopause, with me the last couple of years. Alexa Fisher, Andrea Stratton, Linda Menzel, Lisa Hochberg, Haley Eckhart, Dr. Kelly Nash. It has been quite a ride. One that I'd like to say, we're on a roller coaster, but we keep our hands up all the time. Thank you for joining me. We do have, close to 24 volunteers this evening, and I just would like, even though they're probably not even in the room right now, my parents always told me that volunteers run communities. Well, volunteers have truly built this organization. We don't have any paid staff. Not yet, anyway. That's why you're sitting in seats, because we'd actually love to have paid staff. I personally would love to have paid staff. It's very difficult to go after 50,000 fertility clinics with just one person who's a full-time volunteer. And these volunteers have been tireless, from helping us plan the gala to leaving work early to staying up all night to complete a video. Elijah Shepard is the one that put together this beautiful video, and he used a friend's song that is so moving and so perfect for what we're about, called Jupiter, Cory Joseph. And I'd like to just give a very grateful round of applause to people who have given their heart, their truest heart, to this organization. Thank you so much. And Christopher Thompson, who donated his photography, he's around. To our sponsors this evening, Point B, California Cryobank, Courtney Meisel, and especially our first visionary sponsor ever. And just in case you're not aware, it's pretty expensive to host an event at the SLS Hotel. And we wouldn't have done this actually without Dan Garden Sports and his organization, the Sage Group. Truly, we would not be able to be here. We're a startup organization, and we've been grassroots the entire way. And Dan so believes in our cause that he stepped forward to be our visionary sponsor this year and make this possible. So please, thank you. Now, I talked about the 50,000 fertility clinics that we have to go after. It's so important that we raise $250,000 right now, which on one hand doesn't sound like a lot of money, and on the other hand, it feels like a lot to us because we've been at this for 2.5 years, and we've had things like $50,000 pledges fall through because of the economy. The reality is that this work is absolutely, completely necessary. I wouldn't have started this organization if there were 5 out there. I wouldn't have started it if there was 1 out there. There is not a single organization that is doing the mission that we're doing. The market needs us. I had a woman call me from Hawaii who was just diagnosed with the BRCA gene. She needed fertility preservation and couldn't afford it. I was able to pick up the phone and call some fertility centers that were in Hawaii and negotiate discounts for her. This woman's emails and text messages back to me about the hope that she had for her future now were just incredible. But that's one woman of 40,000. And I can't get to every single woman, and I can't get to every single fertility center on my own. We need your help. And that's why you're here tonight. And without further ado, I would like to invite to the stage a very amazing, hilarious, wonderful woman. She's been on Curb Your Enthusiasm. She's been on The Sopranos. She was even on Oprah. She is the co-founder of Tasty Tatas, which is based on her spoken word salon. And we came up with the name Tasty Tatas over lunch. I think the best names always happen that way. She's a really incredible woman, and she too is a volunteer. And because she's so incredible, she's always attracted brilliant talent to our show. And they all volunteer their time to us too. And this woman has so much going on and so much going for her. I don't know how she found the time to actually produce another show for us, but she did. And we are so committed to taking this show national. We're gonna have a national rollout like the Vagina Monologues. Tasty Tatas goes national. Please welcome to the stage our favorite, Wendy Hammer.